So Donald Trump is threatening to invade Nigeria. But the joke is, America has already been invaded culturally. While Washington talks war, Nigeria already conquered the global charts, playlists, and culture. This isn't just politics, this is power. And in 2025, global power doesn't always come from weapons, it also comes from waves. Now, let's be honest, Trump's comments shook social media, but for the creative industry, it's a reminder of something much bigger. Because while politicians talk control, African creatives are exporting culture at a light speed. Afrobeat didn't just cross over, it took over completely. From Burna Boy selling out stadiums, Rema performing at NBA All-Star games, Wizkid and Tems redefining Billboard charts, the invasion already happened through sound. They didn't ask permission to cross borders, they just brought in the soundtrack. A few years ago, every African artist wanted to sound American. Now, American artists are borrowing African bounce, slangs, and producers. From Chris Brown to Ghana, Future to Friday, everyone wants a taste of Lagos rhythm. That's not coincidence, that's influence. So while Trump is talking about walls and borders, African music is tearing them down.
And they have other countries very bad also. You know that part of the world, very large numbers. We're not going to allow that to happen.
So here's where it gets interesting. Nigeria isn't just another country. It is Africa's undisputed giant. Over 220 million people, a youth-dominated population, and one of the world's loudest creative exports. So if anyone talks about invading Nigeria, they're basically talking about touching the cultural heartbeat of Africa itself. But let's flip it. If a country is this big and this influential, channel its creative power, the invasion goes the other way. Cultural, economic, and digital, and the world is already feeling it. And let's not mistake cultural dominance for political saviorism, because one of the most powerful messages embedded in this cultural invasion is that Africa doesn't need a savior. The narrative of needing a foreign aid or external rescue is dead, killed by the same creative youth exporting the sound. The only salvation required is internal, the belief in self, the reliance on talent, and the will to build a global industry from Lagos. The music proves it. Afrobeat is the sound of self-determination. It is a multi-billion-dollar economy built without any external political backing, making it the strongest possible counter-argument to any talk of invasion or rescue. Call it music diplomacy. When Afrobeat travels, it carries identity, style, and storyline the world can't ignore. And now in America, once the global exporter of pop, is importing culture directly from Lagos, Accra, and Joburg. Now let's talk facts. In 2023 alone, Afrobeat streaming growth in the US jumped over 283%. African artists earn millions of US listeners monthly, and festivals from Afro Nation to Essence Fest turned into global hub for African sound.
The Globe Afro Nation Festival, held in Portugal, was attended by about 40,000 guests.
That's not hype, that's data. So when Trump says invasion, maybe he's late to the story, because the cultural invasion already went platinum. From Lagos to LA, Nigerian influence is louder than politics. The creative industry has become Africa's strongest weapon. No borders, no armies, just vibes. So yeah, Trump might be talking about invasion, but Afrobeat already won the war, peacefully and with rhythm. What do you think about Trump's plan to invade Nigeria? Do you think African leaders need to start moving differently? Maybe use our culture and creativity as a tool of influence too? Because if Afrobeats can reach the White House playlist, maybe the real diplomacy isn't in politics anymore, it's sound. Drop your thoughts in the comment and let's talk about it.